have 3 questions.
Sure, let's do it.
So Rich in London, who came to one of your shows and really enjoyed it, would like to ask, do your moments of inspiration come in sparks through the day when you're not thinking about being creative, or is it all from hard work?
Oh, that's a good question. It's probably a bit of a mix. I think increasingly it is from hard work rather than sparks of things, just because the amount of time you have to, if I sat and if I just waited for things to arrive and then there wouldn't be very much stuff and it wouldn't get done, I think. A lot of it does come from just sitting down with a book or a notebook and just mashing it out, just seeing what comes. And actually within that, you get sparks. So hard work often is actually just the parameters of giving yourself a bit of time where it's just you dedicated to this one thing. And actually the kind of inspiration stuff comes within that. I used to be a lot more sitting on the tube, making notes on my notepad or whatever. But now, it tends to be sitting at a cafe table, really, honestly. A bit of both, but yeah, it's good to, it's the pleasure of my life, actually, honestly. It's sitting down and just at a cafe and writing. That's the best way to spend time. That is 100% how I would like to spend my retirement. Almost exclusively doing that.
Paint a picture for me for that. So you're in a cafe, are you using notes on your phone, a notebook, a laptop? What are the things that make that work for you?
It's mostly analog, honestly. I don't any screens and I just get distracted. I wonder if I have one nearby. It's very mathsy. It tends to be very spider diagrammy and just it's a lot there's a lot of this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I just quite like having kind of open pastures, I like just being I'm going to carve my way through this thing and just it goes everywhere. And then it can condense into something later. But it's very kind of mind mappy, I think. It's probably what you would call it.
Yeah, for people that are listening and not watching video, Ben's got a blank paper with lines and arrows and things going in different directions, which is always really interesting. Yeah, I use the dotted paper because I find I can connect things. It feels a bit more freewheeling than just being able to have lines. I like that. I'm too bad at taking my laptop out and then I inevitably end up doing my emails instead of doing something creative.
Yeah.
Charlene asks, what is the best knock-knock joke you've ever heard?
Oh, gosh. Someone told me one recently that was really good, but I'm not going to remember it. That's gutting. Someone did one recently where they did the thing where they go and it's really got me. And they're okay, so you say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
No. This is the thing. It's I make you do it, and then it puts the entire onus on the other person, and it just my friend had a brain melt. I was this is the worst. What have you done? It was so fun. I'm trying. There was a genuinely really good one. Okay, I'll come back to this one. Let's do question 3.
Okay, perfect. Lucas, also in London, asks, how do you know whether your bit is a new bit and not a bit that's been done before?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a constant thing in comedy. Did you get it? That are people who sue other people for having similar bits to them and stuff. It does happen. Again, the more you do it, the more likely it is that the thing you're talking about is going to be, irrespective if it's a topic that someone else has, you'll have your own spin on it. It just will be, it'll be completely yours, because you've done it. That's less true when you start out, because obviously as you start out, you're just trying to write jokes and you're trying to work out how to do jokes. So often your jokes end up looking a lot like other people's jokes or the people that you really like. You just do that classic hero worship thing. Your stuff ends up just being a complete mimic of the comedians you like. There was a long time where I was always obsessed with Dylan Moran, and just everything I wrote came out like Dylan Moran. There's still an element of that about some of my stuff, honestly. But
the bookshop, you just need to keep. We went to see him a while ago, and he does a lot of stuff at a keyboard, and it's all kind of very. I couldn't tell whether he was pretending to be drunk or if he was just absolutely smashed.
I don't. I've heard some things, but I'm not going to say anything on the podcast. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think. Sometimes there is this idea, right, of parallel thinking, which comes up a lot, which is just of course, there are so many comedians and there's so many people. It's the monkeys on typewriters. Like, of course, some people are going to just like write the same stuff as other people. It does happen. And so you just have to like completely free yourself to the idea that it probably will happen. Really, I never tend to worry about it that much because I will know if I've copied someone else. Like, I will know, and I will hate that. So I wouldn't do it. It's a kind of self-correcting thing. You'll always know that what you've done is nicked someone else's work, and so it's like that would be a mark of it. It wouldn't sit right, you know. Although what I will say is often like you talk to comedians after gigs and stuff, and people just give each other tags all the time. Like, that's a lovely thing.
Nice.
It's very collaborative often. People will just be like, oh, you know what you should say after the thing? You should do, if you put this little bit on the end, that's really great. And so then often like some of the best things, often like callbacks or like the punchline that gets like the really big response right at the end of something, like someone gave you that often. And I think
cool.
that's a nice element of it. And I think you also, again, you have to free yourself up to be like okay with that because in a sense, of course, like that's what life is like. You know, so many comedians have like jokes that are like about something someone said. It's like, okay, well, if you really want to write this in a vacuum, then you're not receiving any stimuli from anything. Then no, you can't do that bit about whatever. I think sometimes you can sort of tell if something you're writing is a bit hack or a bit kind of well-trodden. And again, I try not to approach that stuff. Like, I'm so uninterested in writing about like, you know, there was all that stuff on Netflix for ages about like, you know, trans stuff or stuff about autism. And like, I just don't have any experiences of those things. I'm not interested in writing about that. And it's just everywhere. And it's not, you know, there's obviously a whole political element to that of like, you know, why are people writing about that? Because it's like an outrageous topic or whatever. You can have like but also just like, again, if everyone's writing about something, I'm not that interested in writing about it. I want to write about stuff that is separate from, you know, you want to zag while everyone else is zigging, etc. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, it does. That's great. Thank you so much, Ben.
No
Do you remember
worries.
your knock knock joke?
No, I don't. I've literally
That's
had to
okay.
put
I
knock
really
knock
put you on
jokes
the
into
pressure
Google.
Jem really wants to do one, but I don't remember how it goes. What's your knock knock joke, Jem?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow who?
No.
The timing.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Not at all. Thank you for having me.